Hello my fellow Tamrielites. If you watched my video showcasing all of the rewards offered with Update 46 Season of the Worm Cult, I will link that video on the screen, you may have noticed the music playing from the Antiquity's Hermit Crab music box was not original music and therefore not the correct music. Several viewers pointed out the issue. However, I filmed that clip on the PTS and the music was replaced before the patch went live. Since I wasn't able to play the correct music before, here's a video for it. I'll shut up in a bit and then the music will play uninterrupted for about 10 minutes. I know the sources for the leads are probably not a mystery at this point, but in case you're missing one, I'll put them on the screen and babble just long enough for you to get a screen cap if you'd like. The correct song for this music box is called The Hermit Crab Dance, but I was unable to find the composer. If you happen to know who wrote it, please let us know in the comments. One last thing I want to mention. One of the Codex entries hints at a beautiful but sad story about how this music box was created. I'll put the Codex entries on the screen with that one last and my comments about it afterwards. And with no further ado, I'm happy to present the Hermit Crab Dance melody.